Hello there, Hair Trigger Nation. Brian here, bringing you another episode from Hair Trigger Gaming and Reviews. And today we're going to talk about something that gets me triggered a lot, and that's the having NAT issues with your internet on your Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and sometimes even your PC and other devices. If you're having trouble with your devices running slow, then this video may help you uh, fix some of the issues without spending an hour or two on the phone with tech support. So the first thing you want to do is something that a lot of people know, but I'm going to go step by step, is to actually unplug your router for 1 minute. The second thing you want to do is press the white button on your Xbox and hold it in until the Xbox actually turns off. Now, when you do that, that resets the Xbox and obviously resets your router. And you're going to let that router sit for 1 minute, plug it back in, and then wait till all 4 or 5 lights come up, depending on if you got a dual band router or if you just have a one channel. But you'll usually have 3 solid lights, and then 1 light will be blinking, or 2 lights will be blinking if you have dual band. Alright, after you do that, I always turn my Xbox back on, and it'll usually go to a green light, and then it'll load back up. Once you do that, you're going to want to go into your settings. Now, Xbox has changed the interface, or updated the operating system, I should say, and I really like it. I think it's a lot more responsive, and they've changed the outlook of it. But you go into your settings, and the way to do that is by going up and hover over your name, which you can see mine's Finger Blasting 73. But you're going to go up here and hover over your name, and then you're going to click on Settings, and then you'll see where it says Network Settings. You'll see Account Personalization, Network, and then you go over to Network Settings. From here, you can see it says Set Up Network, Wireless Network, and in the center there, it has your current network status. And you can see mine says Kunderman 5.0, which means that's the name of the network, and then it's on the 5.0 gigahertz band, and then it shows your signal strength. But notice that the NAT type is open, and that's what you want. You want your NAT type to be open. So from here, obviously it could say strict or moderate, and then you're going to follow these steps to make sure that you get your NAT type open. A lot of times, if you're playing a game and you're having chat issues, or if you're having issues with your getting kicked from a game, you always want to go in here and check this setting and make sure that your NAT type is open. If not, then you're going to follow these next steps. The next step you want to do is go into your advanced settings, and you click that right here, and you can see you got IP settings, DNS settings, alternate MAC address, and alternate port selection. Right here, I always clear the alternate wireless MAC address. This is something I actually learned from Microsoft several years ago when I got my other Xbox One, the big one that looks like a VCR. A lot of times they said if you was having trouble to clear this right here, so I would do that. Obviously, I'm not going to do that right now because it takes time, but that would be the second step you would do, is to clear that DNS. Xbox One has added a new operating system, or iOS, or whatever you want to call it, but they've changed where all your tabs are now, and as you can see up here, you have all your tabs up top. Instead of used to be, they were up and down on the side. So you go over to settings up top there with the little gear, and then you're gonna you can see. I just want you to see again how you get into this part, and then you go to advanced settings, and then you go down to alternate port selection. Now this is a new feature that I've noticed with the new update to the operating system of your Xbox One. And it could have been there a long time ago, but I just noticed it recently. And as you can see here, it has port selection. And you can manually go in and select a port. Like you can see mine's on 51900 right now. But I can go in here and change which port I want it to go to. And it'll give you a list of different ports here. Like I got, what, 6 or 7 here. And you can go through those and keep changing them. Go back, look at your NAT to see if it made any difference. And if it didn't, then you go back in here, alternate port selection, click manual, and then you go down and select the next one. Go back, take a look, and make sure to see if it's still strict or moderate or open. This is a pretty good tool that Microsoft's came out with now, that you can change the ports from your actual Xbox instead of having to call the your IP provider. Now, if you go through all these ports and you're still having issues, you still have a strict NAT, you still have, or moderate NAT, or your game's lagging and stuff, then obviously your next step is to call your internet provider. Now, when I do that, I'll call them and let them know that, look, I'm having issues with my Xbox or my PlayStation, and most of the time it's a port that's not being opened for your device. So if you call them up and get hold of technical support, you want to say that, I have a strict NAT or whatever. Usually when I call in, the first person, all they train to do is to tell you what I told you in step 1, and that's to reset your modem and reset your device. Alright? That part will work on anything. That'll work on a PC. That'll work on, that'll help speed up all your devices, because one thing you can do is, I use an app called Speed Test, and you can use this app called Speed Test to check your speed of your internet every now and then and make sure that you're getting close to what you're supposed to be getting. If you're not, you're going to want to reset that modem. A lot of times after you've talked to the level 1 technician, they're going to transfer you up to a level 2. I'm not saying every internet provider does that, but from my experience with multiple providers, they got a level 1 and level 2. So then they transfer you to a level 2, and you're going to tell them that, hey, my game's lagging, but it looks like my internet speed's good, but my NAT is showing strict or open on my Xbox One or on my PS4. And so they're gonna go in and walk you through the next step, which would be, a lot of times they do it on their end, or you can do it on your end sometimes as well, but I'm not getting into that part. But that's where you go in and on your router and hit 192.168.1.1, I think it is. Don't hold me to that, I haven't done that in a while, but you get on the phone with them and they can go in and manually add ports for your Xbox or PlayStation to allow a clear pathway for your device. Usually that works unless you have some kind of weird thing going on with your internet, and if you're having that problem, then you'll probably notice it if you run your speed test. Even you'll have low speeds. So that's going to do it today, folks. I hope this was helpful. If you have any more questions about it, please, leave a comment in the description. And as always, to keep our channel going, we'd love for you to leave a like and subscribe to us. We're going to be bringing a lot more content, a lot of videos on everything from video game reviews to headsets and gaming systems, cell phones. I mean, you name it. We do anything with electronics, drones. We're into all that stuff. So, thank you for watching this video and have a good day.